Oh no,
Hey.
it's Joe.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome. Welcome to Friday. Congrats, Sailor. You've made it to Friday, as they say on the internet. Hey, I'm Jean-Luc. Welcome to GameSpot. We're going to be hanging out this Friday with a little game called Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, otherwise known as the Ultimax Ultra Suplex Hold.
Yeah. Suplex Hold, yeah.
In Japanese, which is fantastic. Really wish they stuck with that name here. I am joined by the wonderful Evan Langer.
Howdy, gamers. I'm wearing yellow today in honor of the investigation team.
Is that Monkey Ball, actually? Is that what
Yeah, this is my Monkey Ball shirt.
Okay, Sega, yeah, so
Sega
Jason, yes, on brand.
Yes.
I thought about wearing my yellow Chie shirt, but it was in the wash, so I could not wear it. I'm also joined by Ben Janca.
Hello there. I'm just wearing whatever shirt I had on today.
I didn't mean to start a whole shirt thing. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
And yeah, man, it's just a casual stream. We're gonna just be hanging out, playing some Persona 4 Arena. This is like my favorite fighting game, probably of all time. Not just because it's Persona, only 50%, maybe a good 60% because it's Persona. But I don't know. I genuinely love this game. I think it's a really good fighting game and a great Persona game. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. Ben, you have a lobby set up, right?
Yeah, I made a lobby. You got an invite waiting for you, and
I see that invite
are we
right
are we
there.
opening this up for anyone who wants to jump in? Is that how we're doing it?
I do. I joined group.
Because I've got that room. It is wide open.
Oh yeah. Do we want to? I gotta create a P card. I haven't done that.
Please come and fight us. You know, fight your friends, just like in the game.
It'll be a great time. I've been having a good time shaking off the rust. Also, this is a version of the game we never got, so there's a whole bunch of stuff that just doesn't work if you've played a whole bunch of the other console ones.
Yeah, this is based on the arcade patch. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the shadows are busted, even more so than they currently were. Remind me, is this the kind of game where I have to pick my character in advance, or do you actually get a character select screen?
You actually have a character select screen.
I so prefer that.
Big
Ben,
same.
Is there so the room is just up there, so who can join
Yeah.
if they want? Okay,
Just
excellent.
find my name in player match, and I think you should be able to join.
Okay, and I should be able to just get ready myself. So let's do this.
Go, let's go. First match.
All right.
Let's see. Who's in the ring?
It's-
Junpei Iori?
All right.
I
Well,
got a
if
Junpei.
you're going Junpei, I gotta go my girl.
Yeah, you got to start off with what's in your heart first, and then you can kind of meander.
What are their like dumb names they gave them for this game? Like I know Chie's like the carnivore who discarded womanhood.
Yep.
I don't know Junpei's.
I think he's like the mess up slugger or something.
All right.
Oh.
Well,
This is
messed up slugger versus the carnivore who discarded womanhood. Let's go.
Let's do it.
It's Chie Satonaka Saturday, according to Mark Stanley
Hell
Ukage in the
yeah.
chat.
Every Saturday.
On a good day, a
Chie
holiday.
Satonaka Saturday.
I can't believe they put Michael Hyam's character in this game from Final Fantasy XIV Online.
I know that's crazy. That's wild.
Let's play fair and square. I am the shadow.
Oh, you're playing the angry version of her.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to commentate fighting games, but I'll do it. They're
All right.
Junpei, they're kicking and fighting. Let's see chat. In the Twitch chat, is this a fighting game or something like Persona 5 Royal? This is a fighting game with the characters of not only Persona 4, but also Persona 3. If you're Persona 4 Golden is like the Persona 5 Royal equivalent of Persona 4. But this is also a sequel to Persona 3 and 4, so if you want to play the story mode, don't, unless you played Persona 3 and 4. Let's see.
Kicking my butt.
I've been practicing.
I've been practicing, yeah. I'm like, I played a little bit yesterday to kind of warm up, and I was doing all right, but it's definitely like, I vaguely remember Chie's combos, and so it's, I think that's hurting me more than it's helping, because I'm trying to like be like, how do I do that thing?
So there's also, because I've been playing a lot of Blaze Blue again recently, because it's netcode update. And the thing that's really messed me up, I've realized, is how much I've played, what is it, the cross tag game?
Oh, yeah.
Because I just think that the characters play like that.
Like they do in cross tag.
So it's a weird thing to kind of get used to. Also, it's worth mentioning, this game doesn't have its rollback netcode yet.
Yeah, we're getting some stutter here.
I tried playing a little bit last night too to train, and I was like, not really shocked like how few people were playing this game like 2 weeks later. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
I got some good training in.
It's expected.
Yeah. In chat, if you are down to play, you know, we're totally open to that. We have a lobby going. Once this is over, we will you'll see the lobby name, and you are more than welcome to join in. We are also playing the PS4 version, so if you're playing the PS4 version, please feel free to join in. Yeah. Anyways, I didn't mean to interrupt your conversation.
Oh, you're good.
No, you're good.
Get people the information.
All right.
Someone made a hilarious Junpei Ace defect or Stupei Ace defective joke.
It's important. You got to. It's what you do.
There's a really funny TikTok that makes fun of that bit that I cannot repeat on the internet.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
You probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not
showing up.
I can't say it.
I love it.
Cool. So if you're in the chat and if you want to play, there's the room name right there. Oh, we got someone in here. This person. I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. And if you want in, join the room. Come fight us. Say some funny things in the little chat bubbles, like a serious duel to the death. That's lighthearted and fun. Yeah. Why is this your favorite fighting game? Asked someone in the chat.
Well, so it's my favorite fighting game because, I mean, I got into it because of Persona, obviously. Was sort of like, hey, wow, like, a fighting game based off some of my favorite characters of all time. That's awesome. But then I actually find it to be a very accessible fighting game. It's only a 4-button fighter, and one of the buttons has a auto combo system. I think it was the first Arc System games to introduce the idea of an auto combo. And it works really well because I think it just like makes the game very easy to get into, but then on top of that, the game does have a lot of depth. So I think it's one of those games that, like, I'm not going to claim it's like the greatest fighting game, but I think it's just, for me personally, like, holds a lot of love in my heart for it because of, you know, the respect and reverence it does to the source material mixed with just, like, it's also a really damn good fighter that does some interesting stuff with the sort of, like, Persona mechanics and all that.
I promise to play characters that aren't Persona 3 characters. It's like,
No, it's fine. I am not good at this game at all. I'm just here to have fun with my girl Yukiko.
So I'm excited. I think this is the year I'm going to actually play Persona 4.
Oh, that's right. You've never played it all the way through, have you?
Yeah, I'm going to start it up when I get my Steam Deck, and I'm going to play the PC version on it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Play it the way it was intended on portable console.
Except it'll be like it's 60 FPS and it'll look really nice. And that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It makes me feel silly because I refound my Vita copy that I thought I lost a long time ago.
Hey man, the Steam Deck, you know, played in crisp HD.
Yeah.
See all those 2008 models.
Yeah.
The game actually looks great on PC. That's not a.
Oh yeah,
it's not a dig or anything.
It looks really good on PC.
Yeah.
And the difficulty customization is super cool.
Yes, that was really helpful to like not have to grind to beat the game.
Yeah. Yeah, like genuinely, like, I think like games combat is super rewarding, but also like if you just don't want to engage with it, you don't have to, and that's awesome.
Yeah. GG, good game. I had fun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm more than happy to get stomped on by Mitsuru.
Big save. That's me. I'm right there with it.
Awesome. 2 wins.
All right, who's gonna be Ben's streak?
I do have it set up. If a streak happens for too long, it'll force the person out, so we get more.
Okay.
Do I want to save this replay? No.
I'm forget it.
Let's see.
Oh,
Now
this is where my
it's
streak is,
Ethrel.
though.
It's Ben versus Ethrel. Who's gonna win? Is this person going to kick your ass, Ben?
Who are they going with?
I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna do some real. I'm dedicate this one to Michael Hyam.
Yeah.
So this one's for him. Wherever he is, hopefully sleeping. So, yeah.
So they picked Elizabeth.
Ethrel in the chat. Everyone starts off somewhere. If you were good to start off with, that'd be no fun. You're absolutely right. Now I'm gonna root for you against Ben. No offense.
No, please do. I'm one of those people who likes getting my ass kicked in fighting games because I feel like I learn the most then.
That's a good viewpoint.
Yeah,
Sorry for making you wait.
gives me something to strive for and be better at.
You also just picked the most cursed Teddy color.
Yeah, that is an interesting color.
You gotta have the eyes. You gotta have the like weird flesh colored outfit. It's really important.
Doesn't somebody have like a Joker skin in this one? I don't mean
I
Persona 5
thought she
protagonist Joker.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, but I think it's Adachi. I think Adachi has a Joker skin.
Spoilers for Persona 4, by the way.
Well, that character's a playable fighter in the game.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that kind of is also a spoiler.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, if
It's
you want to play the
unfortunate.
story mode of this game, like, just don't unless you played Persona 3 and 4.
Oh, you also
Yeah.
have like no context. It very much assumes you already know and love these characters.
Yeah.
I can't imagine trying to play this story mode with no context and having a good time.
Yeah. When we get in a P5 fighting game, hey, you never know. Maybe they were tinkering with this when they were making P5, and they're like, oh, let's just re-release P4.
Yeah, I would really, really like one.
Big same.
I mean, can you imagine it in the... Like, I love this 2D art. Like, this is like peak 2D sprite work here, but can you also imagine it in the Guilty Gear cell shaded?
I would love that so much. I just want everything in the Guilty Gear art style always.
See, what I really love about this game, and I didn't even know until they announced the remaster, is that, like, the Persona 3 characters are aged up, because this takes place, like, canonically a few years later. So if they do P5 fighting, I want to see the Persona 4 characters aged up now, if they do
Me
that.
too.
Because
Carry
I would
through.
worry that all of 3, 4, and 5 would be too many characters, maybe. So if we have the compromise, maybe aged up P4
Sick
and then
fight.
P5.
I like seeing Elizabeth a lot.
Would
Should've
love
put money
as
on
well.
Great job, Ethrel. Thank you for joining us, too. And feel free to stay in the lobby if you'd like.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, if anyone's playing Elizabeth online, you know they're good.
I heard Margaret was really good in like the original, not the 2.0 version.
Did they nerf her?
I think they nerfed
Yeah,
her.
more people showing up. You'd love
Heck
to
yeah.
see it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hey, Jean-Luc. Make us proud.
Let me think. Who do I want to pick?
Go with the character nobody would expect.
I'm talking about Adachi's plan.
Ken!
Talking about
Yeah.
Ken.
Ken and I share a birth year, so I'm on Team Ken.
Oh, all right. I absolutely hated Ken in Persona 3.
Nice.
That he was so annoying. But I actually really like him in this game.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I would actually agree with you on that. I would be a Ken fan in the main game.
He's aged up in this one, and he's matured, and it's good.
He's got Koromaru with him.
Yeah, I was gonna say shout out to Koromaru. Someone cared.
Let's see.
This is like picking the character isn't even the thing. It's actually getting the right music.
Yeah, that's the important part. And there's just so many tracks.
Yeah, there's all the 3 and spin-offs and 4 and all this stuff.
And then all the tracks for this game, which they have like one for each character, and it's a lot.
That's actually one of my biggest disappointments with Persona 5 Dancing, of all things, is they made it too early. It's like, where's the Royal music and the Strikers music and the Q2 music and all this good Q5 music?
I think the 5 Dancing actually has the weakest track list of all the dancing games.
Wait, apparently Shadow Ken just turns into Little Ken when he wins.
Wait, really?
These are the. I haven't played Ken enough to know, but this is what reports from the chat are saying. From April.
Oh, is it? Oh, huh. Did not know that. I haven't, because I'm still playing through Arena Story. I'm trying not to touch the Ultimax stuff as much, so, I don't know a lot about Yukari and Junpei and Ken in this game yet. Or the new guy with the red hair. I don't know his name.
Show.
Everyone's favorite edgy guy?
Yes, everyone's favorite Persona character.
Everyone loves
Show. Everyone loves
I'm sensing sarcasm here again.
He's such a great addition.
Such a great addition to the cast.
I like Labris a lot, though.
Labris is genuinely fantastic.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say Labris.
They do know how to make new interesting characters. I mean, Labris, Sophie, and Strikers.
Yo!
So here's the deal: if you want a good spin-off character, they have to be a robot of some variety.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, that's the reveal.
Gotta have a localized Brooklyn accent. Outside accent, I'm assuming.
I love it though.
Yeah, I was getting it a little back there at the end, but definitely too.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good fight.
That was a really fun fight to watch.
Yeah.
Well done.
Ooh.
You may be able to give me an answer, or so I had thought.
I get that reference.
Funny reference.
That's an answer. You gotta find the answer.
Also, without getting too into spoilers, but this game sets up some stuff with Elizabeth that was really exciting to me. I was like, ooh, that sounds cool. I would like to see where that goes. And they have not done anything with that setup yet.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys decide. Who should I play as?
Oh shoot!
Take a pick. I'm not good with any character but Yukiko, so take your pick.
We're talking about Labris being cool.
Labris.
Labris.
Oh, Labris. Gonna go. Oh god, what music should I do? Light the Fire Up in the Night. Wait, there's 2 versions of Light the Fire Up in the Night?
Yes, because there's a Dark Hour version and there's a Midnight Channel version.
It's the Dark Hour.
Okay, Dark Hour one? Okay, we're going Dark Hour. Alright, I'm about to get my ass beat, but Ethril, I like you a lot, so I'm gonna let you kick my ass, no problem.
They brought out their Yukari, though.
That's
I'm
true.
excited.
Akiba. Pink Feather Woman.
I'm really sad that I never knew this song existed until maybe a year ago. It's very good though.
It is very good.
It's from this one, right? I'm pretty sure.
No, I think it's from Q, right?
It's a battle theme from Q, I think.
Oh, this is the battle theme from Q. You're right.
Yeah.
I just like
YouTube video to watch.
I just like in dancing when Akihiko's just slamming his fists against the screen, dancing to it.
Yeah. Ben, have you not played Q?
No.
You should play Q.
So I want to, but I want to get that 4 before I head into it.
You should play 4 first, but yeah, after that you should play Q because Q is just pure fan service for 3 and 4 characters in the best way. It's so good. And the soundtrack is legitimately banger after banger.
I went backwards. I did Q2 first because I was more interested in the P5 cast. But
that makes sense.
I found out that they weren't connected. You play one for the other. So I was like, I did Q2 first.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah. Also, like Q1, it does an interesting thing where you pick which is like which cast you focus on. So whether you start with the 3 cast or the 4 cast, and that actually does change a fair amount of the dialogue throughout the game.
Oh, really?
So it does actually have some solid replay value doing both routes.
I imagine I'd put Persona 3 people, but
Yeah,
playing 4 is probably going to change how I feel about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's actually, I went with the 3 cast when I did it, and I really enjoyed their route quite a bit.
I love 3 so much.
I
hate Tartarus.
Is
I can't deal with
really
Tartarus.
lovely in Q.
All my homies hate Tartarus. So.
All my homies hate Tartarus, dude.
I would love to, because we all talk about all the time about, hey man, like when's Persona 3 remake come in? Give us that definitive Persona 3. I think you could genuinely take the idea of Tartarus and like reimagine it and make it like really interesting.
Here's what I want with Tartarus.
Okay.
Make Koei Tecmo do the Persona 3 remake and have Strikers combat in Tartarus, so you can do that kind of like Muso slash JRPG-ness. That's what I want with Tartarus, because there's 250 something floors. Like, I gave up. I almost gave up on Persona 3 so many times because of Tartarus.
Yeah, it's a lot of grinding.
It's a lot.
I think you could just like redo it and reduce the floors and change up the like how much like XP you're getting, and also maybe actually make the floors, you know, proper floors and not just randomized.
Heck yeah. So I'm bad at math, and calculus scares me, even as a word.
Back to me and Ben. Let's see. What else am I good at?
Oh yeah, you know, it's funny, when I was in high school, I did really, really well in statistics and really, really poorly in calculus. Like, my brain, for some reason, just... Statistics made way more sense in my brain, so if you're struggling, don't beat yourself up. For me, that was just what I excelled in. But thank you for listening to us ramble about Persona 3 Remake and how much all our homies hate Tartarus while doing homework.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, Persona 3 is such an interesting case, because yeah, like Tartarus, like even if they remade it, I don't know if I can still deal with Tartarus, but it's also like the story is incredible in and of itself, so it's like,
It is.
what do you do there?
Yeah.
And I also love Femc, and I'm also disappointed they never did that with 4 and 5, although I understand that's like writing a whole nother game, so
Yeah.
like that's a lot of work.
But those social links are genuinely like some of the best social links they've ever written.
Yeah, it's funny, like, because like with Persona 3, like when Junpei comes up to you in the beginning, it's just like he's just trying to be friendly. But he does the exact same thing in Portable, but everybody assumes he's hitting on you. I'm like, that's such an interesting dynamic change.
Yeah.
Risei Kujikawa.
The gun butt.
He's also the one
Versus-
character you can't romance in that game.
With a good reason.
With good reason, yeah.
Which character?
Junpei.
Okay.
Oh.
But you can try to, but it won't let you.
Yeah, he turned down. He's got his eyes set elsewhere.
That's true. This is an interesting matchup. Adachi versus Risei. I like it. Because Risei's not she wasn't playable in the first arena, right? She was added
No.
Ultimax.
Yeah.
Wasn't
they-
he?
No. She was only added in the
Really?
second one.
Huh.
And again, I'm not going to spoil these for Evan, but like they have to like do some interesting character stuff with her to make that work. In a way that I'm like,
She
oh,
grows a microphone.
yes, exactly.
Well, yeah, because like I know in like Arena's story, there's a reason why she's not part of like the Grand Prix. But
she's
yeah,
kidnapped,
Ultimax. Yeah, but like Ultimax, I have not seen that yet, but I'm sure there
Yeah.
is a reason. Same with, I guess, Margaret. Or Margaret's at his DLC. I don't know if she's in the story for Ultimax.
I think she shows up in the story, but I don't know if she's playable.
Right. Well, Margaret's in the P4 Arena story. She like talks
Right.
to you in the Velvet Room, but can't like play with her like Elizabeth.
The Adachi stuff is interesting because he actually gets his own like mini campaign.
Yeah, I like read about that because you have to like Because it was DLC, but now it's like the thing you unlock after
Yeah.
getting through the story.
Yeah, I like,
like
the way they changed all that, where it just naturally unlocks that stuff.
Yeah, because like I was confused at first because I guess P4A's story was added as DLC in the original Ultimax, but they didn't change the menu for this remaster. So even though P4A comes first, it's at the bottom of the list. It's
Yes.
like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, so
It comes
that
at the
one
bottom
first.
of the list, but it still is like
Yeah.
you should play it first. Yeah, it's a little weird.
Who won? I don't know. I don't remember who was playing
A
who.
little play date is
It was me.
Zadachi.
It was a. Oh, well, you got this, Ben.
It's a loss for everyone.
All right. All right, Ben, you and me.
Let's see it.
I'm ready.
Who are you gonna play as? I'll play as like the character that makes sense to fight your character.
Oh shoot, we'll do canon fights.
Yeah, let's do a canonical fight here.
Okay.
I should go with someone from 4 so I can get like a preview here.
Okay.
You know what? I'll do a kanji. Who makes sense to fight kanji?
I want to say Naoto. Am I right on that, Jean-Luc?
I would say Naoto, or in a more antagonistic way, Yosuke. Like,
Yosuke, you're right about Yosuke.
I know.
Yosuke.
I know no one. I don't
Because,
know
like-
one likes Yosuke.
all you want is you just want Kanji to beat the shit out of Yosuke.
Yeah,
But he'd never do
this
it. because-
canonically
because-
makes sense.
Because Kanji's too nice of a guy. He wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Yosuke's got his hang-ups.
out of my way. You're in my way. You're going down too.
I think this is still Troy Baker Kanji as well, right?
It might be.
Yeah. I think it was it Ultimax or Dancing when they replaced him with
I think it was.
Yusuke Kitagawa.
I think it was Dancing when they finally replaced him, because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he's still in Golden, and then I think he's still in Arena as well.
Yeah, he is in Arena because I hear his voice in the story. Well, because this was, you could kind of base it like pre-Last of Us, post-Last of Us, like what
Sure,
happened.
sure.
Pre-Last
Pretty
of
much,
Us.
yeah. I think he got too expensive
Yeah.
at that point.
Oh, I like it. His like lead in for his all-out attack is just a headbutt.
I think Naoto's another weird one where I don't think they've ever... They've never been able to keep a consistent Naoto voice.
Mm.
Well,
Well, like-
changes like all the time.
Yeah. Well, like Chie and Teddy were different in the original 4, right?
Chie and Teddy were different as well, but once they changed out Chie and Teddy, they kept them consistent, and it's funny, like, Chie, you can definitely tell is different. Teddy, it was actually hard to even notice, to be honest. It was really good, really close.
I guess that makes sense.
But, yeah, Naoto, I think they've changed out a few times. And then, I think Laura Bailey didn't do Risei and Dancing.
Yeah,
'Cause
she
that
did.
game
And she was
so
replaced by
focused
Ashley
on
Burch,
that.
I think.
Yes, she was. She did a good job.
Yeah,
It was just weird because you're like, oh, this whole story's focused on Risei, and you didn't get back her voice, unfortunately. Just got
Yeah.
Netflix.
That's the thing about, like, I guess it's just, you know, a system of circumstance, but I appreciate with all the Persona 5 spin-offs, like, all the cast members have come back for all of them.
Yeah, they really get them all back. I think it's just more of like the unfortunate case of a lot of the Persona 4 cast, like, blew up. Specifically, like, Laura Bailey and Troy Baker.
Oh, yeah. Although it was
After-
funny because they were all in Catherine, too.
They were.
Or, like,
They were all in Captain as well.
So it was like, yeah, like, pre-Last of Us, post-Last of Us. Well, I guess that's true for Troy Baker. Yeah, and it's also unfortunate that they... I mean, it was just obviously this 3DS was dead, but, like, Q2 never got, like, a proper dub.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was just a budget thing mixed with,
Yeah, like, that would have cost a lot to, like, even if they replace some of the voice actors, like, get that many voice actors and have it all in a 3DS cartridge and, you know, post Post that was long. Or when was that game come out in the West? Like 2019, like
Something
long
like
after.
that. Way
I think that game
after.
came out like after I started working here, and I was like, even that was like well
Yeah.
into the Switch days.
Yeah, it's probably one of the last great 3DS games.
Yeah. Finding like a physical cartridge is really hard nowadays. They probably don't print that many.
Bad. I think I'm cool.
I ended up finding one for like $50, which wasn't bad because it was like new for 40, but
Right. That's pretty good.
like, yeah. This was like before the 3DS eShop announced to be closed down though, so I imagine it's even more now that people are like
Oh.
upcharging it.
My persona.
Real shame. There's some
Yeah,
good
I mean,
games
like-
on 3DS that like deserve.
Yeah, I don't know if like the Q games would work without two screens though, is why I'm not quick to be like, oh, they should port it to Switch. But
Yeah.
if they did, that'd be great because I'd love to like see them in HD and bring maybe like a voice cast in for Q2 and everything.
Yeah, it'd be a little tough. I don't know how you do that.
GG, Ben. That was really good. That was a fun fight.
Yeah.
I like
Happy Friday,
Yosuke.
Brandon Pandas. How you doing? Good to see you.
Oh, hi, Brandon. Thanks for joining us.
What up?
It's Matt Mercer in P4AU. Someone in the chat says. So I guess they had him for P4A, not
And
AU.
then AU,
Troy
yeah,
Baker for
yeah.
A.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if these lines
Yo, we got people in here.
are Matthew Mercer or Troy Baker, or did they just swap all of his like battle dialogue with Matthew Mercer's stuff?
That's a great question. Benny Ultim in the chat, do you know the answer to this question? Do you know if a lot of the voice dialogue was replaced with Matt Mercer for like this kind of stuff, not necessarily story mode? Or is it like old Troy Baker stuff they're reusing for maybe Arena?
Right. Because they didn't really change or add any new like they kind of took some of the characters around, but I think all that stuff mostly stayed the same.
Stu and Akihiko.
Ooh,
Your boy.
Akihiko Sonata.
Yeah. Another Persona 3 character I love.
I love Akihiko in this game. This is also the game where they introduced the whole protein thing that became
Oh.
kind of way overplayed in specifically in Q. It becomes his whole identity.
That is an interesting color choice.
For
Looks
who,
like Akihiko, yeah. He looks like in war and combat.
yeah, he looks like a Metal Slug character.
Yeah.
The one that always kind of stuck out to me because it's got like similar color stuff to my boy Bang Shishigami, and I think that's what made me kind of stick with it.
Yeah, although I will say, Akihiko and Mitsuru's outfits in this game are ridiculous.
They
They
are.
make
Really
fun
are.
of it in the story, but it's like, why would you even, why?
I love how
Yeah.
Aigis is mostly the same. They just replaced a bow tie with like a
Well
red
done.
tie. Like she's more professional now, right? Gotta have a
She's not a
bow tie.
Gekko-Kan High anymore, she doesn't
Yeah.
have the uniform. Francisco in the chat, I wonder how much longer wait for Persona 6. Well, right now they're doing all those Persona 25th announcements for the rest of the year, so
Yep.
a lot of people have been speculating the last one will be Persona 6, so we'll
Yeah,
see.
I mean, if
that
you
ends up
ever
being true.
if you haven't seen the website, they kind of show every Persona game, and there's very clearly like a blank spot. And I think they said they had like several like big announcements.
Yeah, like one of them was this. One of the 25th announcements was P4AU being
one of them
ported,
was
so
this,
you know, maybe P5 fighting game. I don't know if they do two fighting games in one long anniversary announcement, but I wonder if if they don't do P5 or Arena, if this is like the
Yeah.
end of Persona 5, right? If we're now moving into the era of Persona 6.
yeah. Right.
Because, I mean, if you think about it in terms of just like game to game, like there's 5, 4, Golden Royal, Q, Q2, Dancing, there's Arena, but then there's Striker, so they both have like a sequel spin-off.
Right.
So it's like if you think about it in those terms, they've had like the same thing, so maybe now it's time to move
Time to
to
move
6
on,
if they're ready
yeah.
to,
We already talked about how the no one likes the one character they made. Labyrinth has got 2 spots too. Both the Labyrinth spots are great. I don't mind that they are good characters.
Oh,
Oh, like
you
the
mean
oh
Shadow versus regular?
Yeah. Oh no, because There's Shadow Labries and then there's Shadow Labries.
Yeah, there's two in this
Oh,
one.
right. Okay, yeah.
Because they added the shadow mechanic, and then, yeah. Weird.
Alright.
What I'm saying is more Labries is better.
Oh, yeah. More that thick accent.
Have you guys played P1 and 2, and would you like to see them make a return in any future Persona games? Yes, they deserve as much recognition as anyone else.
Absolutely. I never finished P1. It's pretty hard to go back to, but I did play the Persona 2 duology. Genuinely love those games. They are really tough to go back to. They've got a lot of kind of grindiness to their dungeons and stuff like that. However, like their story and characters are actually some of my favorite in the entire franchise. So I would love to see those get like their due, just because I think people need to like experience those characters and
yeah.
how the stories go.
No, I completely agree. Like, as much as I'd love a Persona 3 remake, I think 1 and 2 deserve a little bit more.
Deserve it more, yeah.
Yeah, in first.
Yeah.
Mark in the chat says they probably won't make P5 Ultimax since they ported P4 Ultimax. That's my guess. There's also P5 Strikers. I would agree with that in a sense. We'll see if maybe them porting P4 Ultimax is kind of them, like, gearing people up for P5 or testing the waters in development. Like, I know... Yeah, like, I know with... I think it was Wind Waker HD. They were like playing around with Wind Waker, making Breath of the Wild, and they're like, well, why don't we just remake the whole game in HD? So they did that. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was them doing that. But I also agree that like we have enough of P5 now, similar to P4. I worry that like if they keep going with it, it might be fatigue. So I'm cool if like Persona 6 is next, really. All right, who we got? Jean-Luc versus Ethrol again. Cool. Jean-Luc is Naoto Shirogane.
The other Shadow Labries.
The other Shadow Labries.
Oh yeah, they are.
Which is actually the preferred way to play them because they play more closely to the original game.
Right, yeah, they don't have the actual different Persona. Ooh. Damn, did I not get a single hit? Oh, look at that. That didn't happen. This is what I get for not practicing.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
We're just hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do not feel bad for kicking my ass. That's what this is for.
Enjoy it, and then, you know, tweet about
I
it. Be like, I kicked their ass.
seeing things that like, I didn't know you could do with Labries, and that's exciting.
I forgot there were 2 Labrises when you told me earlier to pick, so I just picked the first one I saw. I was like, whoops.
Well played. I'll pull up that 25th anniversary site and see what
else is going on.
What else
They recently announced like something only in Japan, or last month, of like a thing where you can like stay in a hotel and see all this stuff. And the next announcement is in April, actually, so it'll be sometime this month.
Let's see. Part of it was that those vinyl sets, which oh god, yeah, those vinyl sets.
I feel bad that I only got like 2 of them.
I didn't get any. I just didn't have the money at the time. It was like, I can't.
That's fair.
I bought the when the Royal and Strikers
5-1, and I have the Strikers. No.
Well, I bought the digital when they came out, like for streaming, but I don't own a record player, so I'm not buying the vinyls. But yeah, no, they announced like some experience that's only in Japan. So if you're in Japan, you can go check it out.
Sure.
It starts in May, I think. It's called a fest, like Persona 25th Fest or something.
Yeah, they've had their concerts that they've done in the past that I would have loved to go to at some point. Those always seem so cool. Persona Live.
Sure. We're kind of hard on showing. We know people like it.
Oh, I think I mentioned this earlier, but like I haven't gotten to the Ultimax story yet. I'm still playing through the arena story, so I haven't really touched any Ultimax stuff. I haven't really touched Show at all.
Yeah,
Until I get there.
Evan has no reference, and if people like Show, more power to you. I have nothing.
Maybe I won't like him when I meet him. I'll be like, I hate this guy.
I think it's also just an issue of the. I didn't like the overall direction the story went in the second one. It just it like I thought the setup was so interesting in Arena, and I thought the payoff was kind of weak. So and he's kind of like tied into that in a way where I don't know.
No, that makes sense. I mean, I'm already having issues with the. I like the Arena story. I just don't like how it's.
The format.
Yeah, it's like 12 different characters all doing like the exact same thing over and over again. I haven't played it much, like, well, I mean, this game's only been out for like 2 weeks, but I haven't played it much lately. Because I'm just like, I need to take it a little step away from it and then come back to it. Because I can't force myself to do this. That's a disservice to the story.
Oh dang, they're selling Persona 25th anniversary pillows.
Oh right, yeah.
It's actually kind of
like the characters.
The different characters. I would get a P3 protagonist pillow. It's got both of them on it.
Oh heck yeah!
Get a face mask, magic mug, bottle, athletic shorts.
There's if you go on because Atlus West now has like their own shop. I think they also have Persona 26 merchandise.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at. I'm looking at
okay. I didn't know if you were looking at like the Japanese merchandise.
No, I'm looking at the US one. Yeah, the Japanese one, they have a little more stuff. They do have a coaster set. That one I might get. I have a couple Persona coasters that I got in Japan during the limited edition like Persona Cafe that they had running, which is pretty cool. So I have like ones from the Persona 5 animation. And then I have ones from Royal as well, so I have a couple of them.
Actually, I have it right here. This pin that you gave me when you went to Atlas in Japan, my Morgana pin.
Yep.
Player 2 wins.
You had quite the mix of heavy firearms. In spite of myself, I almost achieved maximum defeat.
Maximum defeat.
Great game. Loving that y'all are here and that you're all enjoying the Arena Ultimax. All right.
Who's next?
Who's next? Ethereal Still versus Ryu.
Ooh.
That's the ultimate matchup. Ethereal is just taking names and chewing bubblegum. I forgot to say. All right, let's see. Aegis versus Margaret. Matchup of the century.
The color coordination has got to be on point. It's very important.
Of course. All right, what music we going with? I'm excited to see.
So you know you're playing with the right people when they take their time to pick the right song.
Mm-hmm. These are our people.
I have a feeling that this is going to be like a really good match.
I'm excited for this. All right, where we dropping, boys? We are in Tartarus.
We've been chilling out in Tartarus for a bit. I don't mind it, especially after we were all like, man, all my homies hate Tartarus.
I like Tartarus visually. I'm cool with Tartarus fighting.
Now, let's begin.
All right. Evil God Elizabeth? Or no, that's just your title. Daring Dignified Pork. I like that. I like that you could pick those like goofy taglines.
That one's a good one.
Daring. I guess holding her own.
Okay, so I'm on the Japanese website. So the next thing is in. His next information is in April.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 more things after that. So we have 5 potential announcements. related
Yeah, like
to
2 of the
Seki.
announcements have been like Japan-only things, and one of them was Arena Ultimax. So like not all of them we personally will benefit from, but I still put my money on the last one being like chairs with chains on them, Persona 6 teaser.
Right.
I guess won the first round. Or, I mean, one of them could be a remake of some kind, or a port. Like they could port Persona 3 FES to PC or something.
That'd be nice.
I can see that. I'm surprised they haven't done it. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done that already. But so it goes.
I don't know why.
The flip it, the Zuna drop for a grab is always good.
This is an like if you like canonically speaking, because like Margaret's a Velvet Room attendant and has all these powers, but like Aegis is an anti-shadow weapon with like guns in her arms, so like this will be an interesting matchup. Congratulations to Aegis.
Killing
and
it.
for all again, killing it here today in our P1 Grand Prix or maybe P2 Grand Prix.
The Persona Master.
Persona Master. Congratulations. And thank you for sticking around and playing this whole time.
The shadow versions of characters make me feel bad.
I understand.
So I'm like, I like Aegis. Look at them, and then they're angry and upset and mean. And I'm like, that's not how
Alright.
it works.
I'm putting this on you guys again. Who should I play as? Or let's see what Ethrol plays. Maybe I'll canonically give them a good match. Who are you picking? You're picking Yukiko. Who would be a good?
Chie would be a good pair.
Going Chie. I'll go Shadow Chie because we're going Shadow Yukiko. What color should I pick? I have time to pick a color. Ooh, I like Velvet Room Attendant.
Yeah, Velvet
Chie.
Room Attendant. Chie is a good one.
All right. Well, let's pick a Persona 4 stage. Is that Yasugami? Yeah. Okay.
Although
let's do
you
that.
could go the regular Yasugami.
Is there?
Well, but this is
Oh,
a new Persona.
yeah. I can do the hallway. Okay.
These are like the
getting
midnight.
this real stuff.
All right.
I hope you like what you've seen so far.
I don't have a lot of time to pick a song. I'm running out of time.
Crisis.
I don't know. It picked something. I was scrolling through.
We'll
It
see-
picked
we'll see what we
something.
got.
But yeah, getting started on Persona is always a fun thing because there's so much for you to kind of reach out to.
The truth.
Reach out to the truth.
Reach out to the truth.
Yeah, I started with P5. I know Jean-Luc, you started with P4. Ben, did you start? What did you start with?
I started with P3.
Look at us. We all started with a different Persona game.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it. You can't really go wrong
Yeah.
going anywhere.
That's true.
I just
Oh,
feel
you- oh,
weird that I went 3 to 5.
Ethrol picked Velvet Room Yukiko, so this makes sense. I like this color matchup here. I think this might be the first time I'm actually playing as GA. I don't know if I mean, I might have done it once. Well, I haven't done GA's story in Arena yet. I like that kick. It's a good kick. Trial of the Dragon kick.
Yeah.
All right, I got some hits in. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere with it. Like Persona so far, heck yeah. What have you all played or what have you looked at? So we're hanging out playing the fighting game right now. Have you played one of the main games?
I'm glad that this game got a remaster, just so that
Same.
it can exist on other places, specifically PC. You know.
Yeah, as I say, I wish the PC version was in better shape though.
Is it not in good shape? I don't actually.
Oh no. Like half of the people who bought it couldn't even play it for the first week. They have a beta branch up right now that is being updated that lets people just get into the game now, but all the resolution stuff is messed up.
That sucks,
You can't play the
'cause
game
that's
anything higher than 80p. They also took out the lobby mode completely, which is weird.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know how true this is, but I heard like the PS4 version's based on the PS3 version, the Switch and PC version's based on the 360 version. So the 360 version never had the lobby. I don't know how true that is, but I had heard something like that's why this version only has the lobby. But yeah, that sucks to hear about the PC version. I just got the PS4 version because that's where I primarily have played most of my Personas. And like Persona 4 Golden, I played on my work computer. But it sucks because like Persona 4 Golden is we're on PC, so PC players might want to play that, and they play the PC version. So it sucks that they're getting locked out of that.
Yeah, and like PC versions, they just kind of have a tendency to last longer. I think like fan bases can stick around on PC more. I mean, it's good that they are fixing it, but it's a shame that it had a rough launch.
I haven't heard him do any dumb things in a while, so.
Yeah. Anyways, Ethrol, good game, and now you're playing again against Ben, doing a Yu Narukame versus Junpei Iori. Nice matchup because there's no E3 MC for obvious reasons.
Ben, I think I told you this, but I don't know if I ever told Evan about this, but for my senior year of college, as my one of my final projects, I actually built a Persona 4 Arena arcade machine.
Really? I think you didn't know that.
Yeah, I was trying to find pictures of it the other day, and I couldn't find them. I think they're on a hard drive somewhere. But yeah, I built an arcade machine for the original Persona 4 Arena, and then I started the work on modifying it to be a Ultimax version, so kind of changed up all the art and stuff on the cab, but I never actually finished that project, so it's still technically just a regular arena version. But yeah, that arcade machine is still at my parents' house in their garage.
Dang,
that's really cool.
all the way back on the East Coast.
What did you do in college that would what did you major in? Or
I majored in creative media, which is a big old liberal arts, just you pick a bunch of different things and focus on them and do them. So I did film, I did graphic design, and I did a third thing. What was that thing I did? But basically, it was just art was the third thing. So kind of just had the opportunity to basically just do a bunch of different types of projects. So I did some video stuff. I did some more hands-on woodworking, art creative stuff.
oh no.
It was cool. It was a cool major.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. That you just kind of got that opportunity to try a bunch of stuff, and you were kind of on a track of a specific thing.
It also sounds like a very Jean-Luc thing to do, and that's why I love it.
Yeah, I'll tell you, at the time it was very scary of I don't know if this is going to lead to any sort of career in anything at all. Who knows? But it was cool because I just kind of got to pick the classes that I was interested in and then focus on them.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
I would if next time you're at your parents' place, take some pictures. I'd love to see this. Persona 4 Arena cabinet.
I have some somewhere. I would love to send them to you guys, show them off. All right.
Good fight, by the way. A heck of a you.
Yeah, that was very impressive. Ethrol in here, just slaying.
Mastery of all the characters.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Very well. I shall show
Ethrol asking, "Are you sure there's a pass limit?" I'll pass if there isn't.
I thought there was, but I might be wrong.
Oh.
Whoa, what?
Oh, did they choose to drop?
Oh yeah. Oh, Ethrol, you don't have to drop.
Drop out.
We appreciate you being considerate of that, though. No P5 on PC? Yeah, no P5 on PC. Although, Persona 5 is leaving that PS Plus collection, and it's also been 5 years since it came out, so I don't know, maybe some sort of secret exclusivity deal's ending. We'll see.
There we go. I went back and I switched it
Oh.
up. Now it's...
Is that me? Versus Weed Wagon Son. Let's go. I love that name.
I love it.
Alright. I'm gonna keep going with this canonical thing. So whoever you go with, I will pick the... Oh, you're going... Okay, so I have to go Margaret, right? It's Elizabeth versus Margaret.
Sounds about right to me.
Shall we begin?
Alright, what color should I go with? There are a
I
lot
wish
more
I could
colors.
figure out some of the references for the colors were a little bit better. Because there's some that are very obvious.
Yeah, although I don't know if all of them are references to something.
Yeah.
Alright, I have played Margaret maybe once, so let's go. Ooh, well, I guess Tartarus makes sense. I wonder if... Is there like a Velvet... There's not a Velvet Room stage, is there, in this game?
No.
Not that I can think of.
Okay, I was gonna
Also,
say
I
that'd be like the...
love this theme. This song's a banger.
This is a good one. Oh wait, I should have kept my just regular Velvet Room attire. Oh well. I also find it funny, and I guess it makes sense, like Margaret's the older sister, but Elizabeth came first.
Right. Oh hey, I found some pictures from an old Reddit.
There we go.
Oh, heck yeah.
How about this one?
You can put them up on screen if you want. Cover the game, because I'm not winning.
Look away.
No, everyone should see Weed Wagon Son's amazing skills as the wonderful Velvet Room attendant, Elizabeth, no name, last name. I don't know, do the Velvet Room attendants have a last name? I don't even know.
Nope.
Oh.
Come to me, come to me. Go for it. Take this.
Wait, we're actually neck and neck here. I didn't even realize that. I just assumed I was losing. Oh.
That Wii, I've never noticed that.
That Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
Wow, that was intense. That was a great fight.
Down to the wire.
Down to the literal wire. Rise says it best.
Please use caution. How about this?
It's flipping, opening up the round with just a book smack, though.
Man, those Velvet Room attendants and their books.
They sure know how to read.
They do. With their those are Persona compendiums, right?
I think so, yeah. I always kind of just assumed. Okay. Did she always say Wii before?
I have no idea. Maybe she's a fan of the Nintendo Wii.
Am I losing my mind?
I want to say she did.
What was this? Damn, 64 hit combo. That was impressive.
How about this?
Here I go.
I like this move. I keep using it. I'm sorry.
So,
Here it is.
are you prepared for this? Are you prepared for
I love. It's my new favorite thing.
Are you prepared? Are you prepared? So, what are
Oh, wow, who's gonna win this?
How about this one?
Oh, you say only 69 viewers.
That
Like,
was-
that's not a nice number.
But they might have your number.
Yeah. Damn, this is we're evenly matched here, I think, with our skill levels.
come to me?
That was like
Good.
down to the wire, both ends of the spectrum. Now we're gonna see who's the ultimate winner.
What I missed? I missed. I'm here.
How about this one?
Persona. Can you see this? So,
Please use caution. Breaking news.
so,
Danger.
this may be a little. Are you prepared? So, come
You
to me.
can.
Oh, and also for what it's worth, this isn't a paid video. We're just doing it because we love Persona.
So,
Yeah, oh
Oh,
yeah.
was someone saying that?
It's unfortunate as it is for whatever narrative you're trying to build up.
so,
We just like.
Well, I mean, I get it. Like, you know, Persona. This isn't a sequel to 2 games. One of them's only on PC. One of them you can't play right now. Like I understand how hard of a sell this is for some people. So
We just genuinely like this game. And just
Yeah,
wanted to stream
that's
it on
all we
Friday.
are.
That's really all it is.
Uh,
That's all there is to it.
Look at how many times in my Twitter tweet record where I'm like, damn, I sure wish Persona 4 Arena Ultimax were available on anything other than PlayStation 3.
Yeah. You
It
can
could
look
real
forward
nice.
to a similar stream when that JoJo game comes out.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm
Uh,
so excited.
the fantastic match. I really appreciate that because I think we were evenly skilled there. That was a great fight. Elizabeth versus Margaret, going down in the history books.
Alright, let me see if I can.
That's-
John Luke, we
that's-
gotta see that. We gotta see that cabinet.
Yeah, let's see if this works here.
Will I save that replay? Yes, I will. That was a good one.
So that's a replay worth saving.
Can you
Weed
guys see?
Wagon Son. That was a great fight.
Oh heck yeah, yo, that's.
Wait.
You could tell me that that's like a thing that you bought from
Yo, yeah,
Like-
that's incredibly impressive.
like
Yeah.
a proper setup, and I believe you.
Yeah,
What
wow,
looks
that's
like.
that's beautiful.
And there was the
Damn,
Oh,
I love it.
and then there's it in action.
heck yeah.
Had the little
Where'd you
marquee
get all
all
the
lit
art?
up. Art? I basically like ripped all of the like art asset files. I found like people who like sprite ripped everything, ripped all the sprites out, and then like made all that in Photoshop.
Oh man.
Damn, that is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ben, me and you.
And somewhere deep on a hard drive, I have all the Persona Arena Ultimax versions where I like had the blue and the red.
Oh, whoops. Who are you fighting as? You're Labras? Okay.
Oh,
Hmm.
we could go to Lapras.
Who would be a good Labras counterpart? Would it be Mitsuru? Is like Rijo group?
It makes sense to me.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Mitsuru.
It's pretty cool.
Well, I
She
guess.
even has Iron Carrot button.
Oh, wait, can I not go back now that I've chose? Oh, I ran out of time. I see. I wanted to do the shadow version, but I guess I'm going with the regular. That's cool.
Brandon asked what we're going to be playing this weekend. I don't want to be playing more of that Kaito DLC for Lost Judgment.
Ooh, I finished it. It's really good.
Oh, heck yeah, that's what I like to hear.
That's really good.
I'm only
It's
a
not
few
that
hours
long.
into
It took me like 7 hours to get through the whole thing. to be
Oh,
sure.
really? It's
Yeah.
not bad at all.
There's only 4 chapters.
Dang. I'm gonna definitely slow down though and try to savor it because I was hearing people say that, like, oh man, this has got way more to it than I thought it did. Knowing how many chapters there are is a good thing.
Okay, yeah. Because there's not really like any side content. Like there's no like you can't really like there's no like side quests or anything. It's kind of just like pushing you towards the story, which I guess makes sense because if you wanted the side stuff, you just play the main game.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see Kaito play Garth or something.
I want to hear Kaito sing karaoke.
Yeah. I want to see Kaito go on dates and stuff. Well, actually, it doesn't make sense given the story of this game.
Yeah. But, yeah, what I played so far has been really, really great. And can't wait to see more of it. And then after that, probably grind out some stuff in Final Fantasy XIV since we've got a patch coming up with a bunch of new content.
Ooh.
They're bringing out a new Ultimate that's going to make everyone cry because it involves a really emotional moment in the game. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about
Oh,
that
please.
game because we're playing Persona.
Well, yeah. I mean, I honestly haven't played like any Final Fantasy besides 7 Remake. I have not touched. Although that new one seems hilarious. The Chaos.
Stranger Paradise?
Yes.
The Chaos Emerald? He wasn't trying to find Chaos, he was trying to find the Chaos Emerald the whole time.
Yeah.
That
Or Perfect Chaos. Take over the city.
where you going, you big drip? Anyway, Sonic's really good sometimes.
Yeah. I'm excited for the new one. Frontiers, I think it's called.
Yeah,
The Breath of the Wild Killer.
that's what we're calling it. That's what I'm here for. Oh, it. Okay. I was like, why is my chain arm not pulling me forward? And I realized I have to hold forward.
Yeah. Taking down my robot.
Oh, we're not gonna play Lost Judgment on here. That's just a weekend plan.
We did actually a few months ago when the game came out. We did a stream. You can go watch the three of us. And then yeah, the DLC just came out, the Kaito Files, which stars, I forget his first name, but Kaito, and a bunch of new characters, a bunch of returning characters like Higashi and Hoshino, both great.
Yeah.
There we go. I keep forgetting to use my persona. Although I don't know how Mitsuru moves like this with that giant winter coat on.
And sheer determination.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Holy cow!
I'm surprised by that, but that was a great game, Ben.
Yeah.
That was really
Maybe
good.
I'll start maining Mitsuru or something.
You're coat on me and everything. I'm never gonna be cold
heavy.
again.
Yeah, you can't get up because the coat's too heavy.
Oh no.
Ooh, I
love
like
it.
that. Total reversal.
There's no need to be frosty. It just happened.
There's no need to
Wow.
be frosty.
You should gain more actual combat experience, you combat robot that was designed for combat.
Yikes.
Alright. Jean-Luc, have we fought yet?
I don't think
this is
so.
the first- I think this is the
so.
first
Oh,
time
wait.
you and I are getting into
This is-
battle.
This is destiny.
Yes.
It's,
My
it's
density.
fated.
Alright. I don't.
gotta play, though.
Yeah, I'll do another cannon fight. I'm enjoying this for myself.
Okay.
Whoever you pick, I'll pick the one that makes most sense to fight you.
You know what? No one's played Marie yet.
Okay, who would be? Would that be Margaret again?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go Margaret.
I know nothing about.
I'll do the actual Velvet Room appearance now.
Weather.
Oh, what are her outfits?
Put her glasses on because it's just an eye patch.
Oh no, I didn't get a chance.
Aw, that's all good.
I wish there was a Velvet Room stage. I guess it makes sense
No.
there isn't.
Me too. School. Does she have a theme? She does. I just don't know what it is.
Is there what like
You're
we
so-
heard it before that Velvet Room song? That well, it's gonna pick for you.
All right. Who knows? Who knows what I got?
All right, Margaret versus Marie. Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
So many questions.
So many questions.
This is Yasugami, right? Not Gakukan.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm feeling that place. Let's go.
Okay, I picked some weird. Isn't that a Blaze Blue character? Kind of look like that.
My first time facing you.
There's
Encourage you not to
there's one with the green hair.
Yeah, I don't know if that's exactly what they're going for.
It's like Marie's a big fan of Shrek. You know, you got the brown vest and the green.
Yeah. The Shrek color.
Yeah,
Are you prepared?
I could see Marie being like a big Shrek fan.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
she
could
finally-
tell me that. I believe it because I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, you don't remember that part in her social link where you introduce her to Shrek? You watch all
It
the
changes
films?
your life for the better.
Persona, can you see this? Down, here I go.
Guard up.
Go for it. Take this.
Every time she uses a persona ability, she says, "Get out of my swamp."
You know who would actually be in a Shrek would be Elizabeth. Elizabeth would unironically be like,
Oh,
Shrek.
yeah. Oh, totally. I could totally see that. Boy.
Persona ranking on who's most likely to be in the Shrek.
That's a great question because like there's like the irony aspect of Shrek, right? And I think you got to think
Yeah.
like who would be into that, like who would know enough about the fairy tales it's making fun of and also be into the irony of it. Like that might be like I could see Yukiko being into that. See Yukiko like laughing hysterically. at
yeah,
Shrek.
like Futaba would be like into the memes, the Shrek
Yeah.
memes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Gosh, that's a good question. I don't think Margaret would like Shrek. I think she'd be like, this is stupid.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes. Elizabeth would try and get her to watch all the Shrek films, and Margaret would like.
Yeah, I don't think Caroline and Justine would like it either. They think it's stupid.
Yeah. And then Theodore would just be very confused.
Oh yeah.
What about Shrek the Musical? Is another way to promote it.
Ooh.
Which is actually fantastic if you haven't seen it.
I have not seen it actually.
Can't recommend it enough. If you can tolerate Shrek, you should check out the musical.
Good to know.
Alright.
Oh, see, Mark in the chat. Yukiko would be in there. She's literally a princess in her castle. That makes sense.
Dango.
She would also be the worst person to watch it with because she'd just be laughing nonstop.
What? It's raining? What? I've never seen this.
That is a Marie specific ability. She has weather effects.
Oh.
Yeah, it changes how you attack.
Yeah. All fits in with her whole thing.
Nailed it.
Tango. That was a good move.
You know what? No one's ever done an instant kill here yet. Everyone's super
Well, it's like hard to pull off, right? Because you have to like go down 3 times and then do the move, right? You have to go like down, down, down.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's actually not too hard to pull it off. But you have to have 100 SP to do it.
Oh, that explains it. I feel like I was trying it the other day and I was like, why isn't this working?
Oh, close.
Hey!
That was a good game though. That was a really good game.
That was good.
I feel like I'm liking Margaret a lot now. Now that I think this is like the second time I've played with her. Where can I get this game? You can get this game on PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC digital only.
I actually didn't know it was on Switch. I had no idea.
Yeah, well, people just kind of stopped talking about it because it's the one that's not getting rollback for some reason. Rollback's only
really?
coming to PS4 and PC. Yeah, it's not coming to Switch, which is bizarre. And also, you know, what can you play? What Persona games can you play on Switch? Strikers and this, like,
Yeah.
2 sequels to games.
Although I'll say, I remember I picked up Cross Tag Battle on Switch, and that was a genuinely very good version of that game that I had a lot of fun playing on Switch. So
It's good to know. But yeah, I think the Switch version was kind of like, because like yeah, the PS4 version had the lobby, and then PC will also get rollback. So Switch was kind of like considered the inferior version of the game.
yeah,
Which is unfortunate,
That's
but yeah, it also sucks that it's digital only, which I guess I understand. Like it's a $30 game, and they're not like, you know, probably really expensive to make physical copies.
right.
But yeah, it's digital only on
I already
PSN
have my
shop.
2 physical copies of the original version, both on Xbox and PS3.
There you go, you're all set.
I'm all set.
It just sucks because like for this, because it has all the DLC and everything, so it'd be cool if there's a physical version to preserve all that DLC.
Yeah,
which, like,
one
isn't on the
thing
disc.
built in.
Yeah.
No,
That's what I like about like definitive versions of games, where it's like all that DLC now gets preserved in a physical format, which is like how I weirdly feel with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where I was like, I was glad all the DLC from the base game is on the cartridge, but now they're adding more DLC, so it's like, oh well, that's a whole different
Well,
story.
it's okay. They'll release a new physical version.
Yeah, on the Switch 2 Pro XL,
Yeah.
new Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I do like those tracks a lot, though. They're very good.
Oh yeah, oh they're great. The music is fantastic.
Dango!
Ethanol's coming
intense.
back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
And playing as Margaret, who I like a lot now. See Margaret.
Yeah,
That,
you gotta watch them.
Sans Undertale color scheme.
Ooh, wait, just missing the eye glow.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could say the card. See that blue glow. The our Garrett card? Arcana? It's funny, like, just the drastic difference with Persona 4, like, you know, they have the card to summon their Persona, but, like, Persona 3 has the Evoker. Like,
Has the gun, yeah.
what a stark difference there. Because at least with Persona 5, it's like, when they first rip their mask off, like, their face are bleeding, but, like, the difference
Yeah.
between 3 and 4, tonally, in some ways, just from, like, on a surface level, is very fascinating to me, especially because those two games came out like 2 years apart.
Yeah. I remember all the many forums.
It worked me.
The arguments back and forth about how Persona 4 was a baby game for babies because it was too poppy and colorful.
2 a.m.
Was that Timor in those forums saying baby games?
That's probably Timor. Peter Brown would have been there being like, they're both suck. Shin Megami Tensei's better.
Mark, thank you so much for tuning in and for talking
Mark.
Persona with us. Hope you have a good night. We got more people in here.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're probably gonna go for another, I'd say 10 minutes. Go to 11:30.
Cool.
And we'll call it there. Still do got things to take care of today.
Alright. Let's see who the matchup is. Elizabeth. Is this another versus Margaret? Yes, it is. Another Elizabeth versus Margaret match. The Velvet Room attendants. Fighting for their game.
It's a good fight, and you love to see it.
I do love to see. I just wish there was a Velvet Room level. I've said that like 30 times now. We've seen so many Elizabeth, Margaret, or Velvet Room attendant matchups.
Right.
That's for Persona 5 Ultimax.
Yeah, it's true. We need, well, so you can only, well, you could play. I wonder if they'd use the spoiler version of the Velvet Attendant in P5 if it was like a sequel.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Maybe.
They'd probably use both.
Yeah.
Feel my excitement
Both
for the
situations.
I wonder what it'd be like for them to fight each other.
Yeah.
My. How long has it been since the two of us
I was just
fought?
excited because the P5 Ultimax would probably have like a Gear style, or like the idea of like a 2D model, 2D planning movie. I'm very, very see that happen. So yeah,
Alright,
one
here
day
we go.
Blaze Blue 2, and it'll have that.
Yeah, Ethral's got a little competition here.
They're like, finally! I've been in this lobby for so long!
He's kicking these game journalists' asses. Alright, let's see. Who will win? Oh, Ethral's coming back. Well, he was... Or, I shouldn't say he was away.
We're going in.
I don't want to root for Etheral because we've been here, but... Oh, yep, okay. Etheral still on top, but there's still another round.
I wish I could like wrap my mind around how the attendants work. I've got to pick the character with a baseball bat. Just like
Hey,
super straightforward. You don't have to think
That's a
about
lot
much.
to... That's a lot to wrap your mind around too, with the whole baseball triangle diamond thing.
It's true. You've got to play a game of baseball with the person you're fighting.
Yeah, I still don't understand how that works.
Oh man. So I can't wait for this game to get its proper record. It's gonna be real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's summer, right?
Yeah. Oh man, that was so close.
That was very, very close, but Etheral stays on top as the ultimate GameSpot Persona 4 Arena Ultimax winner. Congrats, as always.
Killing it.
Oh, I like that the comment they made is specific to the fact that it's two of them fighting. I like that. Alright, who's up next? I'm assuming Etheral versus Jean-Luc.
Alright.
Battle of who's it gonna be?
Let's see. I'll go back to Chie.
Chie Satonaka versus
Your own appearance as well as your alter ego. Your
Marie.
persistence.
Okay, interesting matchup. They interact in P4, I think, right? In like Marie's social links.
Yeah. I think they met her at like the clothing store, I want to say, and then like there's a couple events where the group all shows up.
Right. Okay. Cool. So this isn't out of the realm of possibility.
No.
I can't believe this. I'll show you.
I love that. That's a great intro.
Yeah.
Bree's an interesting character. Because I feel like people either really like her or really dislike her.
Who? GA or Marie?
Marie.
Oh. Yeah. I can appreciate Marie, but I think through most of the game I was like, I'm not the biggest fan.
Just not knowing anything about them other than the context from the fighting game, they seem kind of neat.
Oh yeah. I think like I also might be spoiled because like if we're comparing like new character added, like I think Kasumi is a much better addition than Marie to like their base game.
Yeah, I mean it'd almost be disappointing if she wasn't, just in the sense that like the lessons they learned from Marie, and, like how to integrate a character properly into the game, and
yeah, that's true.
Ooh, oh, got me boxed in.
The corner is a dangerous place.
I wonder if the characters ever did a fourth wall break. Like, wait, why are we only fighting on a horizontal line?
Ooh, good job.
Ethrol, still.
Undefeated.
Ooh, I like the hat.
Mario Odyssey'd it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we got room for one or two more.
Cool.
Sounds good.
You're wearing green again. Well, that's okay.
Green again.
It looks really good on you after all.
Oh.
I like it. I like that Yukiko and Chia are Christmas colors.
Was that intentional?
I have no idea. Alright, who's up? Me versus new person. Azure Destroyer 28.
Okay, so I think we'll do that, and then you'll get one more, and I think we'll call it there.
Alright.
Alright, I am ready. Whoever you play as Azure, I will play your canonical partner.
Good fights after all.
Who would fight
Thanks for-
Risei?
Why?
That's a good question. Who hates Risei?
Who would fight Risei?
Would like Yukari feel threatened as like another actress person?
Or maybe like you? I feel like maybe I think Teddy's her opposite, because he's always hitting on her, and she always is pissed at him.
Fair enough. I ran out of time, so I went with Teddy. I don't know if I've played Teddy, so this let's just do random select. I'll spend more time on. Okay, what? Secret Base? I like that song. Where's XXO for you? Is that a Risei song?
Maybe. I also can't see it on the. Okay, that's.
Yeah, I was gonna say my.
Oh, you can. Oh, you can't see it.
It was weird.
Okay.
It like froze there. It was just stuck.
Unsynced.
Okay, I didn't know it. That seemed like a Risei thing.
The OP fighter Bob Jones is the one that's in your heart. The one that you like most.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
like
we should do boss characters or something.
What character?
So you can turn on boss versions of the characters, which are just stupid, overpowered versions of all of them.
Did not know that.
It's real stupid. Some characters are just too much. I don't like.
I did not mean to pick Shadow Teddy. I think that was just I didn't have time to change it. I don't know what Shadow Teddy does.
Be creepy.
Yeah, if he wasn't already creepy enough. Oh, you have a baseball bat too? I know this.
I
Use
know.
it every day. I mean, my first time ever playing this game was when the remaster came out. I never played the original because I'm a late Persona fan. I came in with 5. Oh my goodness. I mean, Teddy deserves this, so I don't feel bad, but at the same time.
We all win. That's the best thing about picking him.
Yeah, that's true. I don't mind this. I don't mind Rise just beating the ever-loving shit out of Teddy. How do you run?
I just realized they have the Japanese version of
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Isn't that the same voice as Haruka in Yakuza?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Whoa!
Disconnected.
I got disconnected. Oh no.
No.
Oh, I like Teddy getting crap. Oh,
You got
was I the one that was disconnected?
I guess so.
Oh, I guess so. It just said disconnect. Here, let me,
I guess you get to destroy me. Azure, let's do it.
Well, we'll call it here on this last one with Ben.
That's fine.
Who knows?
Sorry,
Who knows
everyone.
if
Oh,
Teddy would have won.
Alright, well. Junpei versus. Oh, wait. Yeah, I want to spectate. I want to let me spectate. Oh, I can't spectate because I just reached. Okay. I'll watch it through the stream. I like that color scheme for Junpei.
I do too. It's the one that I always kind of settled on.
Ethrol, alright, good games all. Ethrol, thank you so much for being
Thank you
here
so
and
much.
for playing with us. A lot of fun. Showing us the moves. Damn, this person is Azure, Destroyer. Your name
Oh, the door.
makes sense. You are a good Rise player. Or
I know, I
Rise,
went
or
for it.
whatever.
Oh, no. Oh, I hit it again. Dang.
Junpei just got like electrocuted like crazy. He's not the man, I guess.
Ow. Ah.
I mean, that's some good guarding. I feel like I'm not good at the timing on like the guarding, so.
Oh my
that's
god, I
not
keep
good.
hitting it. I keep hitting it. Ah!
Like that base, like slide into the base.
A big save. It's one of my favorite, like, stupid moves it is. Oh, I went for it again! Oh, man.
That was a beat
I
down.
didn't know that Rise could do half of that stuff. That's real neat, though.
Good game, good game.
Yeah.
Good games all around. Well, yeah, thank everyone for joining us.
Yeah.
That's gonna do it here for this casual Friday live stream where we're just playing Persona and having a good time. We appreciate all of you just hanging out with us. Hopefully you had a good time. Just you know, chatting about Persona, chatting about fighting games, chatting about whatever. Thank you, Evan, for joining us. Ben,
Thanks
as
for
well.
having me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love doing these casual Friday streams with you guys. They're fun, a lot of fun. So.
Yeah. And we got to play some Persona and beat the shit out of each other. Brandon, have a good weekend yourself in the chat.
Yeah.
Karaoke to death. I guess that's true.
It's a good way to go.
Love it. All right, guys. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good weekend,
Adios.
everyone.
Bye.